Ayaw, madalat akong panglantaw sa knas. Wala na, din ako na nag-check mo.
Okay, please give them a round of applause.
Hindi na art.
Finally, we've met. Oh my gosh, I'm a big fan of you.
Hi guys, my name is Kai Soto. I'm your go-to guy for everything awesome. Think of me like if I have time to talk. So grab your popcorn and let's get ready because this is Kenny, this is Amy, and I am Kai Soto. Let's get ready for a wild ride.
Wow.
So, it's finally nice to meet you. And it's also great to see you. So, to ease up a little bit, let me ask, how was your September?
Well, it was fun catching up with my sleep schedule. What about you? What about you, Amy?
Well, I'm happy to announce to you that I have actually won the lottery and went on vacation to Cebu.
Yeah, glad to hear that.
Thank you so much. But have you heard of the recent issue lately?
No, I have not.
Well, there's actually a picture going viral, as you can see on our PTR, that a customer, a gay the exact, and a man as a waiter were calling her sir.
Well, first of all, we can't really blame the waiter. With a body like that, I would have done with something way worse. I would call him Dave.
Day.
Oh no, Art. I think you need to rephrase your pronouns usage unless you understand for the next 2 hours here.
I see your time is perfect. Let's cut to the chase before we run a marathon quiz, shall we?
Well, don't you think she did it for clout or something to content on Facebook? Because why did she post it on her Facebook, right?
The classic quest for clout. It's like people can resist the allure of social media fame. Before we handle this situation with grace, let's make sure that everybody is not treated with bizarre punishment, shall we? In respect and respect and love are what we all aiming here for.
Correct. As the widespread issue continues, hatred began to rise again in the LGBTQIA community. Although it seems the vast majority of the community deem the punishment as unfit. But whether it is for the spotlight or not, the entire issue highlights the problem that has been ongoing and that we need to talk about here right now.
Well, speaking of stories, we've got someone here who got a first hand of this kind of situation.
Oh no.
Let's welcome our guest.
Our guest,
Our guest,
ex-fleet Admiral Antonio Jose Lunda.
Hello, good afternoon.
No.
First of all, it's an honor to meet you guys, and I'm thankful that you invited me to the chatterbox.
Take a seat, please.
So Antonio, how is it going? You still holding on to those old-fashioned beliefs?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Life's been good. But I'm missing the military as of lately. You know, the guys at the base and the training. But so far,
Yeah, man.
life's been great.
Hey.
Glad to hear life's treating you well, sir. Missing the military, huh? Well, maybe you should use that discipline to tackle some new challenges like, I don't know, be a champion for quality.
Well, now that you're here, how about we tell you something about this phobia of yours that you heard about?
Yeah. So as an ex-fleet admiral, my your so-called homophobic beliefs likely stem from my religion, military culture and teachings. So growing up, I was taught that being straight was the only way of be. So that's where I got my homophobic beliefs.
So, how does that work? Did you experience any harassment? Something like that?
An experience. Let me think about it. There's this one time I went into a local bar, just unwind after a long day of work. I went in and I bought a beer. So I noticed a group of guys laughing while looking at me, and then there is this one guy, a tall guy with sleek hair, come over and lean in too close. So he commented about me being out of place. So I'm trying to stay calm, saying I'm just here for a drink. And then his hands brushed up to my shoulder. And my discomfort grew, and I told him to back off. So, but his hands is still lingering in my shoulder. So I knew that I need to go. So I quickly finished my drink, threw some cash on the counter, and walked off. So that's just an experience that I encountered. Those who you call an LGBTQ member. Yes.
Now that we've heard Mr. Antonio's side, let us welcome another special guest. But wait a minute, we'll be right back after this commercial break. This is the Champions.
Wow! Ano siya? Wala mo kayo kaon. Gutom ko pa ba?
Mr. Biggie Burgers.
Wow! Tuloy ka, pag-shoot pa ka muna.
Mas juicy. Mas pinalinamnam. At mas pinasarap.
Kaya ako tingong pakamala rin, kalma ko kayo. Paklaro pa dito eh.
Sa halagang 36 pesos lang.
Bos, ya aja sih lihat dulu. Lalu.
Alright, welcome back. Let's cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase. We brought you here to talk about an issue that's been throwing our societal balance out of the whack. We're hoping that this chat goes smoothly, especially since our answers are on screen. So let's get to it.
Now, to flip the coin and hear the other side of this wild tale, let us give a thunderous round of applause to the unforgettable megastar, LeBron James!
Dapat katayang kasi. Hoy,
Thank you so much.
LeBron James.
Bron.
So welcome to our talk show stage. Make this long memorable. So to start off, let me ask you, how are you and what was it like before when you really accepted that you are a part of the LGBTQIA community?
I felt really confused. Like, I didn't know myself. I remember that I keep telling myself that but his feelings will get stick around, but it really did. And it was a heartbreak from that. Before we ask who you are today, let us ask you what made you into being you today. Well, it's simple. It's life's journey, and it's challenges and self-esteem.
Well, how did you and your family, as well as the environment, receive the news?
Oh, they reacted really nicely. She was expressed that Philippine hospital. My dad couldn't even believe his eyes. My mother blamed the devil, and I told her I was. Bro, how did homophobia affect you as a member of the LGBTQ community?
Lebron ganda, wala na siya dayo.
Well, growing up in a conservative biosphere,
Lebron ganda.
even conservative, coming out as gay
Ano?
really led to my parents, especially my
Ano sila natawanan ng grupo eh. Katawa, hindi ka pa kumain.
Do you have a hard time
Wala bro survey.
knowing that your environment is against your
just really simple. Knowing that even my own family
Abi, wala na background Joy. Kagwapa ba, oy?
it was a long process and it did require a lot of work. And honestly, that made really empowering.
So how can we educate our audiences that are here today about the homophobia, the LGBT issues, and as well as the acceptance of the community?
Well, we could educate the community where it started, and that is simple. I'm not pushing any LGBTQIA plus propaganda into the kids. What I'm saying is to educate them so they can be aware and they can foster acceptance and understanding of their issues.
Here's a $1,000,000 question. How can communities work together to accept those who are in the LGBTQ plus community?
Well, as part of the community, the best advice on how to do it is education, education, education. Educating the community is the main solution. Educating them can eliminate the myths and
Katawa, makamalan.
Or that's a good idea.
Osmond,
Because
Osmond.
there is a change of heart during the discussion
Ay, dili mo mag-narration?
of it. I'm intrigued.
Nalagyan mo script.
So you narrate this way.
Ah, dara yan.
Do you think your homophobic beliefs are due to the societal pressures and telling us our supposed roles in society and cultural norms?
Homophobic yun mo.
Yeah, man.
Ayan.
So, as an ex-natural, so my homophobic mentality did not stem from peer pressure, but more on my beliefs and the culture where I grew up with. So the military environment really emphasizes conformity and reject anything that beyond the heterosexual norms. That's what shaped my perspective.
Then what are the psychological and social factors that contribute to the development of your homophobic belief?
So there are a lot of factors that stem from my beliefs. One of them are religion, then culture and teachings, especially the ideological teachings like religion.
So, alright. After hearing from our beloved ungovocable superstar, LeBron James, who is by the way as noticed as does her insight shape your perspective on the LGBTQIA plus community in any way? Just curious if she's managed to convince you.
So that was an interesting story from the perspective of an LGBTQIA. But I respect her life. I respect the way she lived. But it is hard for me to accept because of the strong roots of my religion and my teachings when I grow up.
So, in other words, we can't really blame Sir Antonio for his beliefs since that's where he grew up. But I do hope that as much as you are allergic to the community, I hope you respect and also stay from
Absolutely, and stay. So let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep the recipe going. And most importantly, let's keep challenging ourselves to grow.
And this is Jamie State.
And this is Guy Soto.
This is the Chatterbox. Stay awesome and positive.
Saya bro. Bro, apa nih bro? Pengamalan, gaya pa dira. Paklaro, pag-cursor. Duhod bisa ba? Okay.